See those against? 8. So that means then that we then thank the Mayor for his attendance, because the Assembly members have decided they have no questions to put to you.
Are you saying they're abdicating their duty to scrutinise me? Are you saying they haven't the guts to put questions to me?
What
Great
is it,
supine protoplasmic invertebrate jellies. That's it. They don't want to ask me any questions.
We are now on to next business.
You've been cheated. Your Labour accomplices have failed in their.
Mr. Mayor, thank you. Can I ask Sir Eddie and Martin if they would take a seat elsewhere?
Cup of tea.
Yeah, sure.
Go on, have a cup of tea.
Thank you. Do you regret?
Would you like a cup of tea?
Do you regret your comments? Do you regret your comments?
Go on, have a cup of tea.
Thank you very much.
There you go. There you go.
Do you regret your comments, sir?
I want you to have a cup of tea.
If I have a cup of tea, will you answer my question?
No, I'm here solely on a humanitarian mission, because you've been here all day and you've been incredibly patient and I feel very sorry for you, because I have nothing to say about this matter except offer you some tea.
Okay.
Okay. Go on.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Go on.
You won't wait for this gentleman, would you?
Come on.
Running after his tea.
Come on. Come on. You've been here all day and you've been heroic. So I don't want to. Here you go. I feel very guilty for keeping you here. Why don't I give this whole tray to you? Can I take it back in take the whole thing. When you finish with it, bring it back.
Thank you.
No worries. Take care. You're not really. That's it.
Handed in your old phone yet?
Never interview here. Interview London. Never interview here.
What do you think of the inquiry, Mr. Johnson?
Will Brexit affect my holiday? No, not at all. You'll have a fantastic holiday. Does Brexit make my passport expire? No. But it does mean that you are entitled to a beautiful new blue passport. Irrespective of Brexit, will Brexit help farmers? In lots of ways. We'll be able to cut bureaucracy, find new markets for UK produce, lamb, beef, dairy produce, cheese overseas. Is Boris Johnson multilingual? Bien sûr, chef. Does Brexit help companies export? We're going to do fantastic free trade deals with countries around the world. So that's a big opportunity for the UK to be more global, and we want companies to think big again about the opportunities in the global market. Will Brexit help fishermen? Yes, Brexit will help.
Morning, Prime Minister. Will you come on Good Morning Britain, Prime Minister? I've just had a reaction here from one of the minders.
You're not getting near Boris.
Prime Minister, will you come on Good Morning Britain and deliver on your promise to talk to Piers and Susanna? We're ready to go. We're live on ITV right now. Prime Minister, we have an earpiece in my pocket. You're more than welcome to come on. I'm actually being pushed and shoved at the moment as well by one of the minders.
To be the minder.
Well. Mr. Johnson, while you have 5 minutes, you're live on Good Morning Britain. Could you talk to Piers and Susanna for me?
I'll be with you in a second.
Yeah, I have an earpiece here in my hands, ready to go. Right, he's been taken inside into the.
Any moment now we'll be celebrating with the fly past of the National Police Air Service, so we'll just wait a moment on them.
Whoever he or she may be. Number one, stay close to the Americans, stick up for the Ukrainians, stick up for freedom and democracy everywhere. Cut taxes and deregulate wherever you can to make this the greatest place to live and invest, which it is. I love the Treasury, but remember that if we'd always listened to the Treasury, we wouldn't have built the M25 or the Channel Tunnel. Focus on the road ahead. Focus on the road ahead, but always remember to check the rear view mirror. And remember, above all, it's not Twitter that counts. It's the people that sent us here. And yes, the last few years have been the greatest privilege of my life. And it's true that I helped to get the biggest Tory majority for 40 years and a huge realignment in UK politics, Mr. Speaker. We've transformed our democracy and restored our national independence, as my right honourable friend says. I've helped to get this country through a pandemic and helped save another country from barbarism. And frankly, that's enough to be going on with. Mission largely accomplished. For now, I want to thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank all the wonderful staff of the House of Commons. I want to thank all my friends and colleagues. I want to thank my right honourable friend opposite, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank everybody here, and hasta la vista, baby. Thank you.
Correspondent, EVs may not burble like sucking doves, and they may not have that rum, rum, rah, rah that you love, but they have so much torque that they move off the lights faster than a Ferrari. And so with safer streets, with great local schools, with fantastic broadband, forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. People will have the confidence to stay nearer the place they grew up, to start business, and business will have the confidence to invest. Hands up anyone who's been to Peppa Pig World. Not enough. It's fantastic. I was a bit hazy what I would find at Peppa Pig World, but I loved it. And Peppa Pig World is very much my kind of place. It has very safe streets, discipline in schools, heavy emphasis on new mass transit systems, I notice, even if they're a bit stereotypical about Daddy Pig. But the real lesson for me, going to Peppa Pig World, and I'm surprised you haven't been there, was about the power of UK creativity. Who would have believed, Tony, that a pig that looks like a hairdryer, or possibly a sort of Picasso-like
Other nations, the French, looked at a dining table and saw an opportunity to have dinner. We looked at a dining table and saw an opportunity to play whiff-waff.
And what's this poor chap here?
He's a type of macaque, but
yeah.
Boris, we could
leave it back there.
Vegan sausage rolls. Have you eaten a vegan?
I've not, but it's meant to be a monster hit for that bakery chain, isn't it?
They're not bad.
Absolutely.
They're not bad.
It's going well. It's very, very well organised. What they do, get me a ladder. It's going well, too.
Hey, you getting right, or are you just reaching out for Boris?
No. Ici nous allons. Welcome to the most painful thing I've ever done. It was wonderful, and I thoroughly recommend it. I wouldn't want to have been up there all afternoon, but I think loads of people are going to enjoy it. I seem to turn around. I think that possibly what had happened was that they'd left a brake on or something. But anyway, it was wonderful, and I thoroughly.
Do I use? Yeah, well, Mark, I honestly don't know what shampoo I use. It's the same stuff that I use for all sort of cleaning purposes, and it's blue. That's all I know. It's blue. But it comes in a sort of tube. You know, you know, it is plastic. We've got to get down we've got to reduce the plastic consumption of this country. We have other plans to do that.